Hey, beautiful daughter of the king. I hope you'll forgive me if I seem ridiculously excited. I want you to take a moment to look what you've done. There's something surreal about watching God take what you wrote in quiet obedience and multiply it in ways you never expected. And that's how I've felt lately. Hearing how many of you have been using named, a daughter's beginning, in your small groups. Now, I wrote it as a quiet companion, something to sit with and pray through, and maybe whisper back to God when no one else was around. A sacred place to breathe, reflect, and remember who you are. But you didn't keep it quiet. You've taken it deeper, sharing it with sisters and making it a gathering place. You're opening your living rooms, you're circling up your chairs, dog earing pages, and wrestling with the questions together. You've made space for each other and for God to speak. And I just want to say thank you. It's humbling, holy, and wildly encouraging to know that these words are showing up in real life conversations. And now I get to share with you the next part. Called Trusting the Whisper in the Wind is officially available. If named help you reclaim your identity, Called invites you to release your grip. It's the second phase of the breathe journey, the space between peace and purpose. The part where surrender starts to feel real, where you begin loosening your hold on what was never yours to carry and lean into the quiet nudge that says, there's more. And if that's where you are, caught somewhere between what was and what could be, you're in the right place. I've been honored to sit in that sacred middle with so many of you. Your messages, your stories, your questions, they remind me how personal this journey really is. Now, if you've been working through named or you're ready to keep going with called with your small group, I'd love to come sit in with you once. I'm available to join one of your small group meetings, whether in person or online, to answer questions, unpack insights, wrestle through something that stirred more than you expected, or just hold space for whatever God stirred up in your conversations. And maybe even talk about the parts that didn't make it into the book. Nothing fancy, no PowerPoint. Call it a from the margins visit. A chance to ask, what was going on when you wrote that? Or to share the story behind the story. Whether you're in the early pages of Named or already wondering what comes next, thank you for making space for these books and for letting them settle into the sacred spaces of your real life. If there's ever a way I can serve your circle, I hope you'll reach out. Until then, you are seen, you are known, you are deeply loved. Blessings.